become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you've gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. I'll turn you into a real human. You can become a real human. Come to me. I've waited so long to bring you back. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. So long to bring you back. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Now, I'll turn you into a real human. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Now, I'll turn you into a real. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. puppets because of Carlo's memories. Now, I'll turn you into a real. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. So long to bring you back, Carlo. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. memories within you. So long to bring you back.
Yo, hey, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, yo, this fight is really fun to try to figure out. Just gonna do it for a little while. I hope all's well with you. It's a very fun fight, bro.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant like other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have done so. You troublesome little puppet. Now,
I noticed that when he does that chef's knife, if you noticed, like his moveset is essentially every weapon's moveset in the game, or a few of them. So when he does that three swipe Master Chef blade charged heavy, I guess. If you kind of strafe, he won't continue that combo. You can get some free hits on him, I've realized. So now it's just really about like trying to, and like phase two seems a lot more frenetic. Um, but I've been seeing those combos a little bit more. So I think I can do this no damage. Definitely with a different weapon, but I just got this one, so testing it out. It's pretty fun so far.
you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. So long.
Seems like he's pretty squishy in the first phase, and easily staggerable, which is cool. So I've been trying to learn the parries. Like I've been getting to his second phase pretty consistently, like just dodging. But now trying to learn the parries to kind of train me for that second phase, because it gets too hectic and you do a lot of running around and running. Even with my stamina bar where it's at, I end up running out of it, especially because my weapon has a pretty decent stamina cost itself.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant like other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome.
And I'm starting to learn like how to stay close to him and avoid some of his attacks as well. And of course, with different weapons, the attack
You
philosophy will
can
be different.
become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the
What I like about the Golden Lie, if you've noticed, it has a very small stamina cost, like when you're doing the light attacks. Heavy attacks, it's what you would expect, or maybe a little bit less than that. Which you still eat a lot of, you still eat up a lot of stamina just trying to avoid his attacks. If you're not focused on parrying, but the Golden Lie has very minimal stamina cost. When it comes to the for light attacks. And it looks like I can stagger this guy pretty easy. So I'm gonna see what I can, how quickly I can do with light attacks. Maybe we'll see. And that might allow me to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of dodging, and less vigilant about stamina management.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. So long to bring you back.
Yo, it's dope, man. It's a balanced motivity or technique weapon, and I just started pumping some points into motivity in preparation of New Game Plus and beyond. You know, I'm at a pretty decent level right now, maybe like 59 or something like that, with technique, and then it goes up to about 63 with the amulets that I have on. Well, actually, no, it might be a little less than that because I only have the technique amulet. So, right now, I'm just trying to test kind of what I can get away with and learn his moveset, and then I'm gonna start experimenting with more damage-oriented builds. You know, because at that point, I'd have learned the the phases a little bit better, and I can afford to be more aggressive. You know, ideally, I just want to finish the fight as quickly as possible. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, you can see like that last hit, it's a 3-hit combo, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. That last one takes minimal stamina, and then you start it up again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Has a varied moveset as well. Yeah. It has an interesting guard as well on the handle. Says something that like about attacking and blocking simultaneously. So I'm not sure if it's like a cheap, like, I don't know, invincible parry move. I'll try it out though. But you know, I'm sure that it's still based on timing. You can't just like use it willy nilly or whatever. But that seems like an interesting mechanic as well.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Yo, what you got going on this wonderful Saturday, H? And what are you playing as well?
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Now, I know you.
Doesn't seem as bad as other people say. That second phase does seem pretty terrible, though.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Now, you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you. So long to bring you back, Carlo.
Thought I would have staggered him by then. Kind of curious that I didn't. Couple more tries with the golden lie before I switch to something else.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Now, I'll turn you.
I have to learn how to parry that uppercut.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
one-hitter quitter. Yeah, I think it's called Proof of Humanity, right? It's pretty cool. I'm very interested. Like, I haven't really been interested in a lot of boss weapons. I like the Ouroboros' Eye. The Trident I liked early on. I haven't messed with the two dragons yet. There are a few boss weapons I'll have to get in the next run, so I haven't tested them out yet, but I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about them. But out of the ones that I've acquired, I like this one and I like the Ouroboros. I don't know if it's because they're sort of unconventional, um, but I definitely do enjoy those.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Oh yeah, that would be right up my alley then. I definitely enjoy crit weapons. Harry Murder's Dagger is a favorite of mine. Um, and I have like created some like I guess what I would call unconventional crit builds. I haven't really done much except the stamina build because I find this is the best one to allow me to learn his movesets. But again, once I've gotten those down, I'm definitely going to switch it up.
You can become a
Try
real
some different weapons as well.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Freedom is not for you, Carlo. Now,
So it's interesting, like depending on how close you are to him, and maybe parrying, he will continue or halt or pause, I guess, combo strings. So I'm just trying to figure out what those are right now.
you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. The Carlo's memories within you. Puppet. Your freedom is not for you, for Carlo. So long to bring you back.
The fact that he can heal is pretty interesting. That's why I think like a high DPS weapons trivialize him because I can eat away at his health very quickly and prevent him from even getting the chance to heal.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
weapon bumped against the pillar there. I wonder why they don't have that same mechanic for the enemies. Um, that would be pretty cool if they would balance that. Like if they tried to hit us, but we were near a wall, if their weapons would bounce off, that would be pretty cool as well. Alright, it's going to be the last golden lie run before I switch it off to something else.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet, nothing more. So long.
Got stuck in that heavy attack animation. If I'd done a light, I might have been able to dodge right behind him there. But it seems like a good strat might be to use a Fable Art on him in the beginning. Try to buff my weapon at the end of phase 1, like I've been doing, and then get a Fable Art going. It's definitely, I think, one of the best up there. It's, very subtle strategy mechanic that really does change the game up.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
See there, I was sort of in his line of sight, so he continued the combo. But I didn't even buff, and I got him down to low health pretty quickly. So I wanted to try to build my Fable Arts back up, so see how long I can go without having to use them. Oh, I'm back up to 4, so I'll start using them again. This weapon is broken though.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Yeah, this weapon will get me to the second phase faster, so I can start really trying to get that moveset down.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Definitely thought I dodged that in time.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Gone astray. Some little puppet. Your freedom is not freedom. For Carlo.
Trade-off is, though this weapon can proc a lot of damage in a short period of time, doesn't really stagger enemies that well.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. So long to bring you back, Carlo. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Troublesome little puppet. freedom is not for you, but Carlo. No father wants to resort
Trying to buff
to
for the
lash.
next phase. Didn't respect him in this one.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
There's no damage that's going to be satisfying. But I'm not sure if he has like a frantic half of his second phase, like a 2.5. So we'll see how that goes.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant. Now, you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Should have known, man. They all have that like little exploding move at the end, huh? But it seems like for whatever reason I can proc stagger very quickly, and I wonder if it's the type of move as much as it has to do with like the damage that your weapon does. Like overhead strikes might stagger him more quickly than thrusts, for instance. Given that the power level of each of those weapon types would be equal. Because assuming you have like an OP, thrusting weapon, you could probably break his stagger a lot more quickly than I can right now. I think this is a +9 blade, not even a +10, so it's pretty interesting. I wonder why that's happening.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memory within you.
I was turned around and not locked onto him, which was weird, but fuck it, we ball.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
It's weird. Sometimes, like, when avoiding his flurry, you kind of get turned around even if you're locked on, it seems, and then you can't parry. Or at least I can't. It feels like I can't, or dodge afterwards. So it's happened to me twice.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like that. Now, you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
There it is again. I feel like, why am I turned around when I die? Unless, maybe that's just the effect that his attack has on me. And I'm just being too slow.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets, because of Carlo's memories within you.
Yo, Han, what's going on, my brother? Hope all's well with you. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. We're gonna go maybe for another half an hour. So, glad you were here to catch it. Oh yeah, brother H is in the building as well.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Working man. Or you taking a break from something you were playing.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets.
Got you, H. Yeah, man, take a break, brother. But hopefully you're close to the finish line on that project, man. It'll feel gratifying when you're done.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memories within you. I knew you'd gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. So long. Bring him back.
I need to go into the second phase already buffed so I can be aggressive. Might try a different weapon with a more offensive Fable arc. Let's see.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand puppet like the other puppets, because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is enough for you. But Carlo. Now, I'll turn you.
This was a little too slow and not powerful enough, but I do like the Fable art though. Might switch this up.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found you to the grand puppet. So long to bring you back.
Strong stagger, but too slow.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets, because of Carlo's memory within you. So long, breathing.
Nah, yeah, I'm turned around, and that doesn't make any sense because I'm locked onto him. It's almost as though I get unlocked, and I don't understand why that's happening.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets, because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you've gone astray. Trouble, little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little pup. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Yeah, man. He's tough, but what I'm actually finding interesting about this fight is that I keep getting unlocked from him. Like, so where I think like that last hit, like I pressed the block button to parry it, but I was already turned around, which is like if I'm turned around, I won't be able to block it. So I'm not sure like if that's a design flaw that I have to account for by just learning how to parry most stuff, or like or what. It doesn't seem fair though, like that I'm dodging and then I get turned around. I'm not able to react to what happens next. That's kind of what it feels like. You know me. I'm not complaining, but trying to kind of figure out why that's happening.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Troublesome. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now, I'll turn it.
Yeah, I learned to parry that. But his charge attack, I think I have pretty down pat. So I've blocked it or I've parried it more times than not. And it's this weird hitbox with the spear, I think, which is really the only downfall is that if an enemy is strafing, like you don't track it, which is kind of weird. Like you'll fully commit and whiff, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Appreciate you, H. Well, Hen and H. Appreciate it.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Very surprised he wasn't staggered yet. That's the only reason I got hit. It was like sometimes I take chances where I'm like, okay, you're gonna get staggered at any point now. So if I stay aggressive, I'll counter or interrupt you before you can hit me. It didn't happen that time, obviously. We'll try the crit buff to see if that makes a difference.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
So I wanted to dodge and then parry that last one, but it might not be possible. I might not have recovered fully from that previous dodge animation in order to do it. So I'll either have to commit to dodging fully, maybe dodging into that second swing, or just parrying it.
real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets, because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. So long to bring you back.
Damn. Okay. Oh yeah, most definitely, brother. Yeah, that second phase is so serious, man.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
And there's plenty of attacks to punish you when you try to heal. So I haven't seen that combo yet, but if I can parry the first one, I can definitely parry the second one. And if I had done that, I probably would have been able to break his posture, get some damage in. The thing about him is he seems highly resistant to like acid or fire. I'm gonna try fire again though. We'll see what happens. But he seemed pretty resistant to it. If I can proc some damage over time, that'll be helpful because what that tends to do is sometimes like trigger them into whatever the final phase of their attack. Um, so like I guess like from my perspective, like if I can take some damage off while staying away from him, so I can sort of telegraph what he's doing, that gives me the best chance at getting no damage right now. Joseph, what's up? Good to have you here. It really depends on your playstyle. I actually prefer the Fulminous, which is the electric Legion arm, fully charged. It can do a lot of damage. Knocks back regular enemies. Can stagger like mid-sized enemies, or and is also very effective against bosses. So I like that. But a lot of it is situational. I think most people enjoy the puppet strings because that allows for like a more dynamic playstyle. If you're into that, like if you're really just into kind of staying on the enemy, then they're ranged Legion arms. So it really just depends on what your playstyle is. I tend to favor this arm and the flamberge, the firearm as well. Okay. Those are both really good. I have a friend who really enjoys the Falcon Eyes in particular. You know, and it does allow you to proc damage from a distance as well. Yeah, the acid arm is really good as well. The only problem is that it takes a while to both kind of like load it and then release the poison. So it's more of a strategic arm. You know, you kind of got to go in, drop the poison, and then start attacking, or you know, approaching whatever battle scenario you're in. So I think it allows for like a lot less dynamism in combat, but it's still definitely a fun arm to use. I did use it at first, but I ended up respecking my Legion arm so that I could fully upgrade the Fulminous. And I think I'm pretty close to fully upgrading the Flamberge as well. And then like subsequent playthroughs, I'll go throughout. Oh, I've also fully upgraded the Puppet String. So, um, but I think it's a little bit cheap, so I don't use it that much. But I do like it though. So now we're gonna try fire against the Nameless Puppet and see what happens.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found these grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you could come as trouble from the puppets. Your freedom is not for you, but Carlo.
No, I'm not really using. I haven't used any throwables against any bosses. All my boss kills have been solo, and most of them been no damage. A couple of them, I just kind of wanted to get to New Game Plus and do. So I didn't get the Archbishop, no damage. I didn't get the King of Puppets, no damage. But I've gotten a few of the tougher ones. Like as the game has progressed, I've gotten a little bit better. And so I've gotten some no damage on some of the late game bosses. So I'm definitely looking forward to New Game Plus. I will buff though. I have no problem with buffing.
Real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound thee to the grand covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Takes forever to proc burn, so I guess he's highly resistant to it. Electricity is probably the best bet because he's a puppet, but like I'm surprised though. Damn, took like damn near the entire phase to get him to burn. I will try acid though and see what happens.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now, I'll turn you into a real.
Yo, facts, Henry. Right? They should. You can't even upgrade the starter arm. I don't think. Right? And right, H. I'm not. I don't think you can. And Joseph, I'm not sure if you know that either. But the starter arm, I don't think you can. But it would be really cool if you know you could get like a hydraulic or like a pneumatic punch or something like that. That would have been dope. In conclusion, I'm actually see if I can like find any opportunities to use Fulminous against this guy. Yeah, Joseph. Hopefully, you never know. They're an awesome dev. I think. I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do next.
You can become a real human. Come to me, son. I never bowed to the grand
Strategic parries. So what I'm finding is during his first phase, I can get a lot of damage in, but getting that occasional parry will help me partially stagger him faster. So um, I'm definitely enjoying this fight. I think it's definitely one of the best design boss fights in this game. Um, and I can see why it's everyone's favorite, but I don't think it's as difficult as everyone makes it out to be. Um, but then again, I haven't really gotten that deep into the second phase. Yo, Joseph, I appreciate that. I'll make sure to do the same. I was about to ask you if I were sub to your channel already, but thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Looking forward to your series as well. So I'll lock in. Everybody in chat, feel free to check out his page, Joseph Wofford Official. Peace. Yo, Henry, stop playing with us like that, bro. That shit would have ran like soup anyway. It would have been a slideshow. Yes, sir. Have a good day, man.
You can become a real human. Come to me, son.
Yo, I gotta start over. Henry, you wildin'.
Now,
Can you imagine? That shit would be funny, bro. I don't know. I'm no Nintendo slander though, because this is being recorded, and I don't want them to come after me, bro. Please.
you can become a real human. Come to me,
Yo, Henry, I'm joking, bro. Yo, you know what? I appreciate you, Henry. You're incredibly genuine. You remind me of Shaky a lot in that way. I'm joking. Don't even worry about that. I was just joking, bro. It's more about how like Nintendo fans, but like any fan base can go crazy. That was all that was. Just a joke. No worries, my brother. Oh, and the other day too, I still have to DM you too on that other thing. I will. I'll make sure to do it directly after the stream.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carl. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I haven't seen his second phase enough to recognize some of those moves. I do recognize some, but not all of them. So need to just work on getting to the second phase more often. Thankfully, I don't think I've ever had an argument with a Nintendo fan. So, like, I'm not even speaking from experience. Like when I made that joke,
You can become a real human.
pretty funny. Though.
Come to me. I never bound you to the grand Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. No.
I'm starting to recognize that as that like twirly move. But yeah, I'm getting one shot, bro. You guys see it. Yeah, Styx is he's an intelligent cat, man. And he loves his Nintendo, so.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. So long to bring you back.
I mean, it's one shot at me, bro. I was doing much better before. Okay, I'll say about 10 more minutes, fellas. Appreciate it.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never so
No doubt, brother. Yeah, I'm actually going to work out after this. So I'm glad I was able to give you a little bit of respite. And like I said, man, hopefully you get it done, today or before the new year so you can just kind of kick your feet up a little bit.
you can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Health is wealth, brother.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I didn't know that one. Okay, but now I know it though. Cool. Oh, you better make sure they do that, brother. And I hope you have a good time with friends and family.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets.
Like the weirdest hitbox with that.
No.
Twice in a row. Usually it corrects itself if it messes up the first time, but twice in a row thrusting in a completely different direction from the enemy. It's interesting. Are you guys gonna get on the grill or what?
become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you were honest. You troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
He switched up his combo after that double overhand strike or overhead strike that he does. I thought he was going to go right into that unblockable dash, but he didn't do that. He actually went into a combo string. So it looks like maybe he has two routes from that initial move.
You can become a real human. Come to me, son.
So I think I see what's happening. If I'm in the middle of a roll, I certainly can't expect to turn around and parry. If I'm in the middle of a dash, I think I see what's happening there. So even though I don't necessarily agree with it, I'll have to adjust. No problem. Brother Corvo, what's going on, man?
You can become a real human. Come to me, son.
I'm going to try to use the Fulminous when he's staggered and see if I can do some big damage and save on some stamina. How you doing, Corvo? What's going on, man? You running any Elden Ring before the new year? Oh, Henry, by the way, that sounds amazing, man. I hope you enjoy that, bro. Yo, Brother Corvo, I'm doing well, man. Unfortunately, I'm going to be ending the stream pretty soon. I might stay on for like an extra 10 minutes because you're here. As you know, I'm doing my whole no damage thing here. I'm going to be working out after this. But yeah, I just got to this guy today. As you know, I shared something on the timeline earlier, so now I'm just trying to learn to fight and, see if I can get no damage done on him as well. I think it's possible. Hope all's well with you, bro.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant. So long to bring you back.
Yo, Corvo, it's perfect, man. If you need to proc, some type of elemental status, it does that very quickly because I think that is based on DPS in this game. And in addition to the speed, I have range. So I can be aggressive in both close range and distance. I love it.
Come to me, my son. the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
And also, the Fable arts are very cheap. You know, so for crit chance, obviously that increases damage, and then the Fable art on the spear increases damage temporarily as well. One increases crit, one increases just like flat attack. I'm not sure if it's percentage um, or physical attack, so I'm not sure if it's a percentage or a flat addition, but it definitely helps.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand together puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. So long to bring you back.
Being a little sloppy right now, but that's okay. We're allowed a few mulligans. That's the word, right?
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Oh, it looks like I can maybe dodge while charging the Fulminist. I didn't know that. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. Actually, first we're gonna try to parry it. See what happens.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the ground.
No, you can't. Okay. So I'm not gonna do that. Anytime you move from neutral position, like dodging or rolling, it starts it over.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant of the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now, I'll turn you into a real human.
Yo, Corvo, you have any advice for New Game Plus? Is there anything? I don't know if you actually tried it, but if you did, same thing for you, H. Anything that you would have done differently or picked up before you went into New Game Plus? Like I figure, whatever abrasives, consumables, throwables, but like quartz, Legion calibers, whatever, any of the upgrade materials. But like, is there anything else that I'm not thinking of?
You can become a real human. Come to me, son. Now,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. They did say that it's different.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay, so it's based on distance, right? So that overhead swing, if I'm far enough away, he will do the charge. And as you can see, I anticipated it too early. But now I'm like looking for opportunities where I can bait him, um, and be able to do heavy damage and hopefully get staggered. I wasn't even buffed either, and that's the problem. Like the question is, do you run up to him and be greedy from the onset? Try to get as much damage as possible, which will certainly change his attack pattern up in the beginning, or do you sit back, buff yourself, and then react? Like I like to have the AI react to me as opposed to the other way around. So that's probably the only downside actually to this weapon. Excuse me, Corvus, is that it's skill based, right? And so like they don't have any like they don't have like any OP like Fable arts. There's not a move that is guaranteed to proc stagger or take huge chunks of health from the enemy. I'm actually going to switch it up, and I will lose crit chance, but I might be able to do a little bit more damage. And then also at the start of the second phase, I'll be able to do more damage. From the onset. So let me try. I'm going to put the clock sword blade on this. It'll undoubtedly make it slower, but hopefully it's more powerful, so it kind of evens out. Which is your favorite, Garbo? That's a fun fact, Henry. Appreciate that. So now I have a Fable art that might do some damage in the second phase.
Become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never
That was
bound
too early there.
Grand.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorites, man. I'm not mad at you, Corvo. Just want to get to the second phase a couple times with this before ending the stream. I want to see what damage the Fable Art does, and if I have time to completely get off.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Troublesome puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
doesn't do much damage, at least not that one. So I don't even think it's worth it to use Fable Arts. I might just be better off with the DPS or using a different weapon that has a stronger Fable Art. All right, fellas, let's say 3 more tries, starting with this one. Bear with me, just give me 1 second. Appreciate that, Henry. That's how it goes, brother. I'm actually gonna also try a damage-oriented. This first one will be damage-oriented, and then I'll try to find a mixture of the two. Probably an amulet that gives me more stamina, and then one that gives me more damage. Right now I have 2 stamina amulets, and 2 damage amulets, but only one of them I think provides a flat damage increase. I think the Puppet Destroyer must be based on some type of percentage. Yeah, so we're gonna try offense. We're gonna go offensive first. Let's see what happens. So all of these talismans, excuse me, or amulets, well, 3 of them should give me flat damage. +4, +3 for both strength and technique, +4 for technique, and then +4 for strength. So we're going to go all in. I'm not going to have that much stamina, but because I know the fight a little bit better now, I should be able to pick and choose my spots a little bit better.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound the grand covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Yo, be safe, H. I really don't understand the devs in that hitbox. Like, why do you think that I want to stab in a completely different direction? Like I don't think bosses have any momentum attacks like that, right? And so why should I be penalized? Like, it's very weird. I guess the lesson is that Despair has a very narrow hitbox, which, technically makes sense. It's still frustrating to be so close to dodge an attack and to be looking at the enemy and him kind of just completely whiff. But anyway, that was attempt 1. I'm not sure I learned a lot from that attempt, to be very honest with you. It doesn't look like I'm doing that much more damage. So I think maybe the best build would probably be a balance of, looking to get as much damage as possible, but also, allowing me a little bit of grace as far as stamina management is concerned. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time with a full damage build right now. Let me swap out one of them for stamina. Now I wonder I guess what I'll test to see is if I swap out the Puppet Destroyer, how much less damage I do, given that I still have 3 flat damage amulets there. Um, and then I'll also swap out like one of the flat damage amulets um, while keeping the Puppet Destroyer to see if that makes a difference in terms of DPS. Of course, the goal here is to either get more stamina or recover stamina quickly. So I'm either going to equip the Patience Amulet um, or one of the leaping talismans, or maybe even the Blue Guardsmanship, being that it gives me a little bit of health as well while I learn to fight. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we have a little bit more stamina now. Let's see what happens.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you would want to say, you troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to lash, but there's no other way. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. So long to bring you back.
Buffing before the end of that second phase is not advisable, or rather at the start of it. This will be my last attempt, but before I do that, because I'm going to sign off as soon as I'm done, let me shout out the chat. H, Henry, Corvus, appreciate you guys for stopping in. It looked like there were more than just 3 people here, though, so any lurkers, of course, I always appreciate you guys as well. Joseph Warford, which I think might have been a new subscriber, appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. You guys have a great day. If I don't hear from you guys, obviously, if you're a stranger, good to meet you. But if you're somebody that I do know, I'll see you either on Twitter. And if not, then Happy New Year to you and your families. Peace. So last attempt. Let's go. Appreciate you, brother. I'm actually just going to try to kill him right now. So let's see what happens.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
You know I gotta go again. This has to be the last attempt. That was terrible. Trying to figure out that hitbox, and with the spear, you think that its range is a little bit longer than it is sometimes. So I end up whiffing, leaving myself open to damage. Can't go out like that, my G.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had one strength. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
All right, man. One more try. I'm sorry, I gotta go again. But seriously, this is the last try. I got greedy there. Just want to kill him now. See if I can do it.
You can become a real human. Come to me. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
All right, that's it. I'm out. Appreciate you, Henry. Yo, and we'll link up as well on Grand Blue. I don't know if you have any time tomorrow, but I'll probably have like an hour free for that. So we'll coordinate that. Let me know. Peace.